With weather impacts tonight and Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. Ooh, it's hazy in some places.
Yeah, we're taking a look at our Dallas camera, our Mr. Sparky camera network here. Now, we're looking back towards Crowder's Mountain, and there is a distinct smoke plume here. So nothing on the controlled burn site that we normally check to see if there's a controlled burn going on, but certainly looks to be some kind of prescribed burn going on in parts of Gaston County. So if you're noticing smoke, we're seeing it as well. It's clearly visible on the satellite imagery as well, but might be a controlled burn over there towards the state line, Crowder's Mountain down towards the Kings Mountain area. So we'll keep an eye on that. But right now, no big concern, not anything too of a concern, but certainly some smoke out there. We've had a couple isolated showers, one bubbling up there, and Watauga County is completely falling apart. But the southwest winds are blowing whatever smoke is out there up to the northeast. We've seen a couple controlled burns out towards Morrow Mountain State Park. A couple clusters of storms up in the Ohio Valley. There's going to be more of those over the next couple of days. Tonight, once skies clear, we'll have two Starlink chains passing overhead. Now, whether they're going to be bright or not, that's always the question. We had two launches in the last 48 hours, and last night we were able to see the Starlinks, which is a chain of 27 satellites going across the sky. Shortly after launch and deployment, they're sometimes visible for about a day or two until they go into the sun shield mode, which basically kind of deters them from being seen. But there's one pass around 8:42, another one right around 9:04. So if you want to check that out tonight, shortly after sunset, about an hour after sunset, which is at 8:07 tonight. Lower 60s out there is going to be a warmer night than the last couple of nights. Tomorrow, a warmer day. Temperatures jumping up into the upper 80s to near 90 in some spots. We will see a better chance for a pop-up storm during the day tomorrow and again on Thursday, but the overall chances are only about 20 to 30%. Nothing widespread until the main front gets here sometime Friday night into Saturday. Now, the question is, when does that front get here? Because there's been a trend for this thing to slow down a little bit. So there's our isolated storms tomorrow around 4 o'clock. You can see a cluster there trying to develop. Thursday, kind of a similar scenario setting up with a cluster of storms. And even on Friday, I think late in the day, we'll see at least a pop-up storm or two. Now, the front looks like it's going to be sometime early Saturday morning passing through, and then you see the dew points falling off. That's a sign of that front moving through. But right now, it doesn't look like any widespread rain because the stalled front is mainly to our west and northwest. So we're going to be mostly dry. The biggest issue we'd have to deal with would be pop-up storms at some point, with the possibility of lightning causing issues for all of the outdoor venues that we have going on this weekend. Your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. Temperatures will be cooling back down into the 70s this weekend. As we show you the 10-day forecast, it stays cool early next week before a late week warm-up.